All right, our plant and garden expert, Jerry Holub, here with us. And Jerry, we've had a lot of hot weather recently,
Yes,
but
we
you
have.
are still selling plants like hotcakes.
Yes, we are. Yep. People are still planting a lot, and there's a lot of things you can still plant. You can do tomatoes and peppers yet. There's plenty of time yet to do that. And the ground is finally warm enough. We're getting a little bit of rain, but the heat is there, and that's what makes vegetables grow, and flowers, of course, too.
I asked you, is there a point where, as we get into summer, that it's too late to start planting?
Usually the first part of July is usually too late for most vegetables. There are a few exceptions. If you have a short season tomato or pepper, you can do those. But most of the long season tomatoes and peppers and stuff, you want to get them done by sometime in June is fine.
And that's because they wouldn't get enough time to mature ahead of our frost.
Yes, yes. And be sure and try to water in the mornings. People ask me all the time, morning or night. At night, sometimes the mold will come, different botrytis gets on plants. So it's always best to water early morning if you can. If something is dry, go water, but try to keep the cold water off the leaves when you water.
All right, what's most popular right now?
Right here, I brought some along here. Peppers and tomatoes are very popular right now. People are tired of spending the amount of money in the grocery store for all of these. Which you see that, yeah.
And to them yourself.
And then we have bugs too. You want to grab that one right there.
Okay.
Hold these up together here. We have a Citronella plant that keeps the mosquitoes away. I have the lemongrass, which does the same thing too. So you want those to keep them away. And any type of a mint will help too to keep critters away.
Okay, and the bugs are thick right now.
Yeah,
because of all
bugs are
that
thick,
humidity.
right. And those bug me, when they're out there. Yes. Okay, here's a mint here to show you. We have different mints, and the mints will keep away different critters and animals too. Whether it's peppermint, spearmint, this mojito mint, it'll all keep them away. And I brought some along the front. We'll scan across the front here. You see some of the pretty flowers I brought here across the front. This one in the middle was real popular last week. It's called a coral bells or heuchera. It's an actual plant that does great in the shade. And then over to the side, you can see all different blooming plants that we've got here too. And of course, right here we've got the ones that are most popular. We have our second crop of them now. These are the 99 Cent Perennials. And most all these will still bloom yet this year, and they're just 99 cents, which is a very good buy. And they come up every year for you.
All right.
That's great.
Yep. A lot to keep in mind. And, my last question for you is, with the heat that we're seeing, you've always told me it's so easy to overwater. But when it gets this hot, do we need to water more? Because sometimes in your brain you think, oh, it's got to be hot, we've got to water more.
Yeah, as long as it gets wilty at all, or the ground looks lighter colored, that's when it tells you the time to got to go out and water them. And come see us. We're at 4365 Merle Road. That's the biggest thing people call me when we go off the air. Where are you?
Where
so
are
we
you,
can
right?
find you. Yes, we're on Merle Road, 4365, right by Charles Gavis Ford, and we're open 7 days a week. And we will be open July 4th also.
Okay.
A little bit limited hours. So if you want to come out and get some flowers, we have lots of red, white, and blue. And guess what that is July 4th?
All right, perfect. Well, if you want to give Jerry a call, the number there is at the bottom of your screen. And there's a lot of dry weather heading our way, so you do want to keep an eye on your plans. We'll take another look at the forecast here in just a few minutes.